This is tactically a brilliant plan, but strategically a disaster. The Pakistan military establishment was assessing a plan for their military assets occupying the heights of Kargil within Indian territory. The primary objective of the plan was to seize strategic positions overlooking National Highway 1, which connects Srinagar and Leh. By cutting off India's supply line to remote areas such as Leh and, more importantly, Siachen. The intention was to compel the Indian side in engaging in negotiations with Pakistan and make significant concessions towards a resolution of the Kashmir issue. In 1999, under the then Chief of Army Staff of Pakistan Army, General Pervez Musharraf, the Pakistan military executed this plan, which eventually led to the Indian forces launching a substantial counteroffensive. This was the Kargil War. A brief history. In 1984, the Indian military conducted a successful operation called Operation Meghdoot to seize control of the strategically significant Siachen Heights, an area that lacked clear demarcation between the two sides. Prior to the onset of winter, the Pakistan military, which had previously occupied the heights, would temporarily vacate their posts. Recognizing this window of opportunity, the Indian side swiftly capitalized on the situation and raced against the enemy to secure commanding positions before Pakistan could redeploy their assets. This operation left the Pakistan military feeling slighted and vowing for revenge. Soon they recognized an opportunity to use the same principle against India. The Indian military would vacate their posts on the Kargil heights prior to winter, leaving the posts at these peaks undefended. This presented a chance for Pakistan military to seize control of these strategic locations before summer. So the Pakistan side created a plan to capture the heights before the Indian forces could regain their foothold. This plan was initially presented to General Zia-ul Haq in 1986, who subsequently forwarded it to the military establishment for further assessment. Unanimous consent on the plan was that it was tactically brilliant but strategically disastrous. It was presented again in 1990 to the then Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto and 1993 to General Jahangir Karamat. In both the cases, the plan was shot down again, stating it was tactically brilliant but strategically disastrous. But in 1998, a chief proponent of the plan ascended to the position of Chief of Pakistan Army, General Pervez Musharraf. His first major step was to install his loyalists in position of power and initiate the operation in Kargil. Fearing it would be blocked again if presented to a bigger audience, General Pervez Musharraf kept it at a need-to-know basis. So only 4 senior officers knew of this plan: General Pervez Musharraf, Pakistan Army Chief; Lieutenant General Muhammad Aziz, Chief of General Staff; Lieutenant General Mahmood Ahmad, Commander of 10 Corps Rawalpindi; and Lieutenant General Javed Hassan, Commander FCNA. In the winter of 1998, the Indian military vacated their posts at Kargil and Dras. Seeing this development, Pakistan's military regulars from the Northern Light Infantry were instructed to move along unconventional routes and seize the vacated posts. Initially, the plan was to capture 10 posts and establish a strong logistical support system. However, upon reaching the area, they realized a large number of posts and significant portion of the region were unoccupied by the Indian military and could be easily captured. Recognizing this opportunity, the Pakistan side expanded the scope of the operation and captured the remaining posts. The Pakistan side gained control over an expansive region of around 200 square kilometers with more than 130 posts without firing even a single bullet. They successfully captured several key peaks in Dras, including Tololing Ridge, Point 5140, Tiger Hill, and Point 4875. These peaks held strategic significance as they overlooked the very crucial National Highway 1, posing a substantial security threat to the regions of Dras, Kargil, Leh, and Siachen. Commonly termed as Indian Army's lifeline, a threat posed to this highway would seriously undermine the defense preparedness of the towns up north. With the capture of these peaks overlooking National Highway 1, the Pakistan military gained a significant upper hand in the upcoming conflict. Phase 1 of the Pakistan Army was a success. Now the objective of phase 2 was to maintain control of the peaks until conclusion of negotiations between the two sides.